Hey there traders, welcome back for episode 23 from the stockbandit.tv. It's a place you can find trading videos to make you better. So I'm glad that you're here. Well, right now it's no question that this market is getting a little bit oversold. But what exactly does that mean? Maybe that's a phrase that you've heard, but you're not quite sure how to interpret it. Well, the Dow, for example, has given up more than 700 points in just the past 7 sessions. And so essentially 75 more days at that pace and we're going to be at zero. So we're also right now at major support. Here we are sitting right at the November lows. So does that mean that we're going to see a bounce, or that we ought to be getting long in anticipation of a big turnaround to the upside? Well, frankly, no. Oversold is really just a term that means that the pace of a decline is not sustainable. It's a little bit vague though, and so it's not exactly scientific. Now there are indicators that can be applied to a chart, but essentially all they're going to do is tell you what you already know from looking at price. They're going to show you that it's moving down faster than usual, and that doesn't mean that they're going to foretell when prices are going to eventually bottom out, because they won't. So what about a bounce? Does that mean that one's coming? Well, anytime that a stock or an index becomes very oversold, the conditions start to ripen for a bounce to come along, because you're going to see both sides of the market, meaning the bulls and the bears, start to find some inspiration to buy. Bears are going to start feeling the pressure to cover their shorts and buy back shares for that reason, while at the same time the bulls with some cash on hand are not going to want to miss what they think might be the bottom. And when both of those factors come into play and both parties, both the bulls and the bears, start to get in gear like that, the bounces can become huge. They can be very big. But take note, markets can stay oversold for extended lengths of time, and oftentimes far longer than many people think is possible. So as you start to contemplate whether or not a big bounce is going to come from this key support area and it's right back up to highs, let me encourage you to just keep that in mind, because markets can remain oversold for an extended length of time. So stay on watch for signs that a bounce may come along, because if it does, and if is a big word for just 2 letters, it might be worth playing. But wait for confirmation of its arrival before you start taking action. What that's going to do is prevent you getting caught in a downdraft just like this one, especially right here near major support, because if that gets broken, it's possible that prices could again accelerate lower. All right. Thanks for joining me for this episode, and I'll see you soon with another one. But until then, trade like a bandit.